music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hey y'all, hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee, this is Jay Lee's Corner. This is a review recap of this, rethought of this damn show. Draya Michelle, Draya from Basketball Wives. She's engaged to Orlando, who plays a football player. She has the whole mint swim thing, the whole mint swim swimsuit thing. I do follow her on Instagram. She was in a movie on BET that came on this past weekend called We Belong Together. And I watched it. Chris Stokes, who was the manager of Immature back in the day, and Marcus Houston, who was Batman from Immature, they wrote it, produced it, or whatever, and they kept playing clips from it, all weekend or whatever. Oh, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, and then do not forget to hit the notification bell. So yeah, we kept seeing previews of the movie for the past couple weeks, and the previews looked good. Okay, it looked very well. I liked it. I want to see it, and I watched it today, and I was like, that's it. I mean, it's the kind of movie that you'll put on and you'll start watching it, but then your phone will ring. You'll say, you know what, I need to go cut the water on in the kitchen to boil some tea. I need to go in the bathroom and clean up under the sink real quick. And you'll keep doing little shit, the movie on, and you listen to it, but you're not really watching it. I mean, it was just not. Draya did good, as good as can be, and it starred her. She played a crazy, deranged girl, fresh out of jail, named Tracy, and she basically scams her way into college. We're talking about her transcripts from Alaska, girl, bye. And she falls in love with her teacher. Excuse me. Her teacher's name is Thomas, played by the dude who played Otis in The Temptations, and he plays Lucius. Damn it, no. Yeah, Lucius. Is it Lucius? Why am I confused? The show, if the love of me is wrong, is his name Lucius? Was it Lucian? I can't fucking remember. Anyway, he the cop on If Love Is Wrong, the good cop that's married to that's dating Natalie. It's him. You know what I'm saying? He's real cute. Okay, he's really cute. He's really cute in this thing. If them is him tattoos in real life, he became much more sexier. Anyway, he is a teacher at a college or whatever. She falls in love with him. She basically kills the goddamn teaching assistant because she felt like the teaching assistant is her competition, because I think he was fucking her too, if you ask me, but we didn't see that. It had good ideas, okay, but it was I saw everything coming. When you see her get out of jail, okay, she gonna be the crazy girl. When they show, the Thomas dude, he's, divorced, he's in AA, he's getting his life back on track, okay, she gonna take him off track. You kind of see all these things, okay. When she goes to the school and she's in this class, okay, she gonna go crazy for him. They show her looking at the teacher's assistant, okay, she gonna kill her. I saw everything before it happened, so it was very, very predictable. Very, very, very predictable. It was basically a remake of any movie that shows a girl obsessed with her teacher or her boss and will do whatever, and then they want to kill the wife or the ex-wife or the girlfriend. It was or they kill someone else who ain't got shit to do with it. It was just that kind of thing. Because when they killed the TA, she was strangled and thrown off the stairwell. I say Draya is really strong, and she looks really manly. Anyway, she then tells him the TA, I'm so sorry that she's gone, but you know what? She was picking me up from work. And you pick me up from work because he helped her get a job, okay? And I'm like, you just so stupid. And he's saying to himself as he's sitting in her job to pick her up, he says, my damn hair is blowing. Get up and leave. Just get up and leave while you're doing this. Because you want to have sex with her. You want to sleep with her. And then on the way home, she kind of unbuttons her bra. She touches his penis and says, I know you want this. Like, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this. But you let her get in your car and unbutton her top and unbutton your pants, put her hands down there and tickled you or whatever. You wanted it. You just didn't. You didn't want it right now. It was what it was. And again, he's a former alcoholic. He's been sober about 3 months, and he's divorced. He has a kid or whatever. And Elise Neal plays his ex-wife. Cool. She do come by his office the following day. You know you want me. You know, I know you said no yesterday, but you know you want me. Take me. I'm going to take you. Let's do it. And they do it. And they do it all. They're doing it in his office. They doing it at her house. They doing it in the classroom or whatever. They doing it all over the place. And I'm like, you should never sleep with your students. It's against the rules. Anyway, now they're a thing. They're having sex regularly. They are dating outside of the school or whatever. And it's a whole thing. You know, he even tells her how his son died from sudden infant death syndrome from SIDS. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made him start drinking. Because it was on his watch when he was with the kids, and he felt so bad he had to tell his wife that his son was dead. So that made him become an alcoholic. But he's now sober because he had 3 DUIs, a stint in jail, and so he's now better or whatever. And he's been sober 3 months. I would not have told her all that stuff. Anyway, he's like really dating her, you know, and I'm like, okay. And even when he go to her house and see that she's on antidepressants, I'm like, you know what? You should have asked more questions. He's still like, I like you. I want you to be your full natural self. I like that about you. You're stupid, okay? And Draya's acting, I mean, it was good, but it was like bare minimum good. Like, and I'm a Draya fan, okay? I think she has a little ways to go, but this role, she played a good role. She played crazy well, but because I could guess what was gonna happen next, I wasn't like, oh, what's she gonna do next? Oh, I was like, okay, she finna do this. Okay, she finna do that. And you know, at this point in time, when they're at the house, and she's like, you know what? I want to give you a treat. She ties him up, and after he told her, I'm a recovering alcoholic because all these things happen, she tied him up and she poured liquor down his throat. He's like, what are you doing? I want you to be your true self. Like, you can be yourself with me. I won't tell anyone, and you can just be free here to do whatever. And then he just drinking up all the liquor. He opening his mouth or whatever. They doing it. She's recording it at this point. So we see the camera in the corner, and she's recording them having sex. Why? Because she's batshit crazy. Anyway, the next morning she pour all her pills down the drain because she's fucking crazy. We do see like the next day he has to leave to go get a daughter. First of all, he's hungover because he has some damn drinks, and she wants to go with him to meet his daughter. He's like, no, not gonna happen. Why can't I meet your daughter? He's like, because it's too soon. You know, I just don't want you to meet her yet. Like, you're still new. Like, that's not gonna happen. I'll talk to you later. Bye. He leaves. She follows him to his ex-wife's house. Now she knows where the lady stay. I'm like, she's batshit crazy. But he don't see any of this going on. Anyway, because she's just upset because, again, he won't introduce her to the daughter. This is kind of stupid. But she then calls him and says, you know what, baby? I overreacted. Call me back. I'll talk to you later. So she left him like 30 messages. And it started from, you know what I'm saying, I overreacted, to I can destroy you. You're fucking crazy. And so she comes to his house. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to do that. And he like, look, you called me 100 times. You left all those messages. Like, I'm not for the bullshit. I told you in the beginning, I can't be in no mess. I can't be in no foolishness because, again, I'm just not getting back into the swing of things. And so he gets a call that the ex-wife was in a car accident. I said, well, clearly she caused it, but whatever. So she wants to go to the hospital with him to check on his ex-wife, who he's still in love with, but she won't take him back because of the whole drinking thing or whatever. So he like, hell no, you can't go. No, you can't go. No, girl, what is wrong with you? But I can go. He's like, no, I need to go. You need to leave. She's like, you know what? No, you'll be right back. I'll stay here and wait for you. She's like, I ain't got time for this bullshit. You know, lock up when you leave. I gotta go. He leaves, gets to the hospital, whatever. The ex-wife, is all banged up. They had to put her in an induced coma, and she has, she's touch and go. So he's at the hospital for a couple days. He ain't went home in a couple of days, bitch. He walks in the house. Draya's ass is sitting in a chair. The chair is facing the door, and she looks back shit crazy because she had been sitting there for days. He like, you been sitting there for days? Like, I've been gone for days. You've been sitting here. I was waiting on you, and I put the chair here. So when you came in, I will be the first thing you saw. I say, this bitch is nuts. Okay, she is abs. Now, that made me giggle. It really did. Because you assumed he had only been gone, like, overnight. And he then said that he had been gone for days, and that's why he was coming home, because he had been gone so long to, like, change clothes or whatever. I'm like, she is really, really crazy. So, at this point in time, he like, you fucking up my furniture, you move furniture around, what's wrong with you, whatever. I'm like, okay, she's very crazy, deranged. And she like, so did your ex-wife, did she die? I say, bitch, what? He said, what? Why would you say that? Did she die? I said, okay. He says, look, you need to leave. You know what I'm saying? You should know that this is not working out for me or whatever. We done. My only concern is my family. She says, was your only concern your family when you killed your son? I say, oh, he didn't kill his son. He was already, oh, Jesus Christ. At this point in time, he literally tossed her ass out. Bitch, gotta go. Toss her out. Get out. I don't want to see you no more. I'm done. So, he goes to the hospital. He crying, oh my God, I love you so much, you can't leave me. And then she wakes up, I love you too. Oh, so she heard him again. Very, very predictable. Okay, very, very predictable. But again, I liked the character, the teacher dude, because I think he's a great actor. He really is good. Anyway, we then see Tracy, okay, who's played by Draya, comes to the hospital. And it was a bracelet that she tried to give him, like, from her father as a gift. And he wouldn't take it. He say, that's too much. No, we not like that. Whatever. I don't need it. She at the hospital. She sees his daughter. So she catches the daughter in the hallway. Hi. Whatever her name is. I'm Tracy. I'm your stepmom. Bitch, my what? And she gives her the bracelet that she was going to give to him. So the daughter go back in the hospital room, and then he look at her arm and see the same break. Where get this from? He's like, oh, Tracy gave it to me, but why did she say that she's my stepmom? I'm like, bitch. So of course now he mad or whatever. But the police didn't come, like, someone gave us a tip that you killed that TA. Of course it was her, but whatever. He said it ain't me. It's this girl from the school. I was dating her. Her name's Tracy. She's crazy, whatever. She went and messed with my daughter. I think she could be the one who hurt my ex-wife or whatever. She's the bad shit crazy. But of course, there's no record of a Tracy, because why? It's fake. Fake name, fake alias, whatever. But we do see, they say, like, her apartment, like, no one lives there by that name. It's some other name. It's some guy or whatever. And he ain't there. And I'm like, well, she must know him, but whatever. Then, while he being questioned by the police, someone comes to her room. Now, this time, it looked like a man. It did not look like her. And I said, or she just dressing herself up to look manly to not get caught. And the person puts up these photos of her, of Tracy, and the ex-husband dude having sex. So the ex-wife wakes up, and she looks around from her hospital room, and it's all these photos of them doing it. And I'm looking like, okay, I didn't expect that. I thought that they would play the video, like, at school, like, at a faculty meeting or whatever. So that was kind of shocking or whatever. It was what it was. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Grandma takes the daughter to a safe place, because they know the bitch is crazy. Okay, they know. So the ex-wife like, you know what? Just take me home. I want to go home. Just take me home. Grandma takes the daughter, but grandma ass ain't paying no attention on her damn phone, okay? And the daughter gets snatched from the park. I'm like, grandma, open your eyes. Anyway, they like, where's my daughter? I can't believe this. Y'all had mutilation and this crazy ass bitch and kidnapped my goddamn daughter. Y'all need to find my daughter. So he go out, he looking for, where are you? Daughter. He goes to the apartment where he would be with the girl. This bitch had tied up the daughter and put her on the roof. I said, God damn it, man. And so, of course, he finds, of course, she's scared or whatever. And he calls the ex-wife, who was at home, and say, I found her. She's safe. We'll be there soon. But I'm like, why did y'all leave the crippled ass ex-wife who's in a fucking wheelchair and can't do shit at home alone with a crazy woman on the loose? Because sure enough, as he's saying, I got her, she's safe, don't worry, and she's saying, okay, Harry home, Draya crazy ass is in the back in a goddamn black leather outfit about to fight the girl. And now they tussling. It's a whole little tussle. Tussle. I'm like, okay, I knew this was gonna happen. I said they're gonna tussle for a while. The ex-wife gonna win a little bit. Draya gonna win a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But Draya, as she's stronger, is gonna win the whole thing. He gonna know she there. Okay, so he pull up with their daughter, but he see the cop car that's outside. The cop neck is slit. It's slit. She didn't kill the goddamn cop. So he know, okay, she in the house. Daughter, call 911. Have the police come here, you know what I'm saying? Stay in the car, lock the doors. He go in the house, he go, Draya, your daughter is gonna call me mom. Okay, I'm gonna be a better wife to him than you could ever be, and you have to die. I'm looking like, why she gotta die? She says, as long as you're here, me, him, and your daughter can never be a real family, so you have to go. But once you kill her, he's not gonna abuse you. But you know, crazy knows no rules. Crazy don't know what crazy is, and crazy thought if I kill her, he can be with me. No, bitch, you would hate to if you kill her. And then she basically ties her to her wheelchair and pushes her in the pool. And then it says 2 months later. So we see, of course, the police got there. They say the ex-wife and old dude back married, and they say, yeah, her name is really Tracy. The cops are not there. Her name isn't really Tracy. Her real name is A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And she's been in a psych ward all these years because she had a brother. Her brother killed their parents. And earlier she said that her parents did die in a house fire, and that she was on the survivor, and that she did not have it, that she was the only child. But no, she has a brother, and her brother is who has been helping her. So all the time we saw someone doing something strong, it wasn't her dressed as a man, it was her brother helping her do stuff. Because why? They're both clinically insane, schizophrenia, bipolar, all that shit. And he looks scary, okay? And we see her locked away because she was then locked up. And they're like, you know, we have nothing to worry about. You know, she's locked up, like he can't get to her, even though he's on the run. You know, it's okay. And then we see where she's locked up at. He's a damn CO officer, and he lets her out. I said, well, damn, you know what? Look, and that's how I went off with them saying, oh, you're safe, she won't get out, and then she's being let out by her brother. I don't want to see a part 2. Okay. Chris Stokes, Marcus Houston, don't do that shit no more. Draya Michelle, you did good. You know what I'm saying? I have kudos to you. You did good for what you were given. Okay. I can't say, you know, that you did a bad job. You did great for what you were given. Christos and Batman need to realize, you know, this ain't the You Got Served days. Like, y'all not writing these hits no more. This is not House Party 3. And you need to just kind of give it up. I mean, if I had to rate it from a 1 to a 5, I would give it a 2.5. Because I was bored today and I watched it. And, I mean, I didn't fall asleep on it. But, you know, if you've seen one movie like this, you've seen them all. Anyway, that was my recap for the BT movie We Belong Together. Again, Batman, Chris Stokes, I don't need to see a part 2. No. Just don't. Or have someone else write the script, boo. Don't do it. Okay. Bye.